Yeah, what's a spectacular?
Sydney?
It's a media event designed to get attention. Like when Red Bull parachuted that guy from outer space.
Yes. Let's do that.
Yeah, exactly that.
Yeah.
They already did that. That's how we know about it. Lauren, what do you think?
I give it up to Spectacular Guy way quicker than Billboard Guy.
That's enough, Lauren.
And Sydney's spectacular will be even better than Red Bull's. It'll be stunning, stupendous, extraordinary.
You're literally just saying adjectives.
We're in.
We haven't even pitched you a specific.
Could be anything.
We love that.
Anything? Anybody?
Sarah Michelle Gellar co-stars with Robin Williams. You saw him in the new CBS comedy. It's called The Crazy Ones. 15.6 million viewers watched the premiere last week. That's good. It's the #1 new program of the season. A few days ago, when Charlie Rose was here, the Emmy winner joined us at the table. I remember back in the day from All My Children when you played Erica Kane's daughter, way back then. So you go from that to now Robin Williams is your dad.
I pinch myself every day. Like sometimes I look over and I say most of the time I look at him and I just see RW. You know, my
RW, is that what you
children
call
him Uncle Robin. Like, you know, they'll point out, look, Uncle Robin and a light bulb on a bus stop. And every once in a while I'll look over and I'm like, oh my goodness, this is Robin Williams.
Yes.
And I always say that I can't think of anyone else. He is an Academy Award-winning, top 10 stand-up comic of all time. Like, those lines don't cross.
What's he like to work with?
He's, you know, it's funny, people, does he improv? He's a Juilliard-trained actor, so he takes it very seriously. I mean, he comes in learning his lines, and sometimes you have to push him to riff, and then once you get him started in the riffing, you don't know where it's going to go. Like, it could go places where I'm scared to visit.
Yes. So as you start off in the #1 position, are you feeling a little more comfortable, or do you still feel pressure about this show?
Oh, I still feel the pressure. You know, when you're first out of the gate like that, you always worry. It's, you know, it's a marathon, not a sprint.
That's
and
true.
The episodes get better and better, and you hope that we're finding our way through it and what works and what doesn't. I just hope that people keep tuning in to see where it's going.
What do you think is the genius of the show? What makes it so popular? I mean, 15.6 million, that was a very strong start. Yeah.
You know, I think it's the combination of things. You know, you have David Kelly, who is one of the greatest, wittiest, smartest writers out there. We have Jason Weiner, who directed the Modern Family pilot. Excuse me. We have Dean Lorey from Arrested Development. I mean, we have Tracy and John from Will and Grace. So we have just sort of this great mix. And what we have is really funny, but it's also really heartwarming.
You have said before that working and being a mother, hardest thing you've ever done.
My goodness. Working with one child was one thing, but working with two is entirely different. I had both my kids' birthdays. They were born.
How old are they?
They turned 4 and 1 in a span of 24 hours.
Okay.
And we moved and we launched the show. So I'm a little scattered.
Yeah, you don't have a lot going on in your life.
Yeah, you realize you don't have any control when your children choose crazy outfits to go to school in. Hi.
Hi. We're in the tutu and leather phase, which I thought didn't happen until teenagers.
And leather?
And that's just my son. No, I'm kidding. Luckily, my son still lets me dress him.
And I also, this new law in California, where Halle Berry and Jennifer Gardner were front and center. Jennifer Gardner.
Goodness, I wanted to go so badly. I was working that day. It is. My poor daughter, who at her birthday party last week did not want to pose for one picture because she is so traumatized by people taking her pictures that getting a family photo is almost impossible. Because they're sick. I was wondering how you navigate. And the new law, which Jerry Brown is behind, says that the paparazzi cannot take pictures of celebrity kids. Yet they did this weekend, so I don't know. I mean, they're outside her school, they're outside her ballet classes, and it is literally traumatizing to her. I think you guys in public on a red carpet is fair game. Right. But your children are not. And if you choose to take your child to a red carpet, to go to a premiere event, then that's a decision that you've made. You've put them out there. But if I'm picking my child up from school, and it scares the other children, it alienates the other parents because they don't want that. It scares that. Like there's a whole domino effect that comes with it. Buffy was huge in your life, 7 seasons. Where does she stand in your heart today? It's amazing, and time really helps that. You know, at the time, you're so in the bubble of working and everything that you don't realize the cultural impact that it had. And I am so proud to be a part of that show. And now if I see it on reruns, I'll turn it on for a couple seconds. And although I always feel like a disappointment to the fans because I can't remember each episode specifically. I don't know what I had for breakfast, and that was literally half an hour ago. But I couldn't be prouder, and and all my children too. Like I swear, I get recognized just as much for that. I can't believe that. You were a brunette, still up there. Yep. What? This isn't natural. What? What? That was also pre-tweezers, before I found tweezers. and I the Snooki bump started a long time before Snooki, if you notice. There's a lot of hairspray going on there.
Well, look, you found tweezers, you found hair color, you look good.
Thank you. I cleaned up okay.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
Did Charlie talk that whole time?